Cheers! Cheers to all who are here. What up, Mr. Torres Robles? What up, Adam? How are all the folks doing? Oh my gosh. What up, Jirachi? We are currently multicasting between Twitch and YouTube. What up, Daniel? How are you doing? We have, which is the first time I've done it in a long time. Delphic, welcome back. How are you doing? Good to see you. It's been a long time since I've tried multicasting to YouTube because, famously, I had a really, really, really bad computer, and so. Daniel, the Skyrim streams were really great. Here's the problem with the Skyrim streams is that I got every achievement. I played that game so hard. So hard. The wall is looking different. It has been officially reorganized in Pokédex order. Pokédex order. So there are a bunch of missing spaces where I don't have mods. And so you guys will be able to see those spots fill up. And there are actually 7 cards that I have not put up on the wall yet that I need to make videos for. How are you doing, AJ? Also, how you doing, Atlanta? Pokédex, but not release order. Not release order. Pokédex order. Because Pokédex order made the most sense to me because it allows me to have mons together that I would feel really weird if they weren't together. So, for example, not having the 4 Tapus together would have bugged me. Not having Ho-Oh and Lugia next to each other would have bugged me. Yeah, a lot of those kinds of type things. So yo, well, Daniel, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Kodak Black, how you doing? All right. Well, let's head on into our living decks. And I'd like to kind of run you guys through, bring you up to speed with what I'm up to right now. This isn't necessarily going to be the most thrilling gameplay today, I'm gonna be honest, which is why I hope that we can have some very fun chats. This will be like a really chill, laid back, mostly just chatting stream, all things considered. Exactly, AJ. Yeah, Blaziken and Sceptile get full arts, but Swampert does not. It's goofy. Entei and Suicune get full arts, but Raikou does not. Cobalion and Virizion get full arts, but Terrakion does not. It's ridiculous. Sun and Moon, dude. Sun and Moon just decided to do whatever it wanted to do. Okay. It is strange. It's very strange. I don't know why. They're just doing whatever they want to do, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Okay. There were cameo cards. I'm just doing the actual Mons cards, because otherwise cameos kind of get out into the weeds. And I think that I'm kind of soured on collecting cameos because of T-Tar. T-Tar doesn't have any good cameos, besides, like, the only technical, like, T-Tar cameo is a Tyranitar that is built out of sand that a Larvitar has, like, been working on, I think in like, Celestial Storm or Lost Thunder, something like that. And it's like, because of that, I'm like, nah, cameos, screw that, blah. So, speaking of that, guys, let me show you. Before I launch into a discussion, I need to show you guys something. Speaking of the bird binder, I got this in the mail this week. Wow! Ooh! Wow! Yo, what up, Mostly Moist? How you doing? Appreciate you for tuning in on YouTube. I need everyone to say ooh ah. This is my custom engraved bird binder. I decided to go for white because that way there's like really cool contrast with the reds and the yellows and the blues. So we're gonna do a full page of stained glass, and then as you can see, it goes from there. This will have every single English legendary bird, starting with that every time the legendary birds appear as a set, and then flash forward. Each legendary bird will get their own section of the residuals. So, really, really big update to it. Isn't it great? The inside of the binder is white. Isn't that crazy? It looks so good. Yes, I got Rockets Zapdos, Blaine's Moltres, and then the WotC promo Articuno. WotC promo is my favorite Articuno art, and I think the Blaine's Moltres is probably my favorite Moltres card, maybe. Besides, I don't know, the Supreme Victor Secret Rares are just, they're so good. And then I thought the Rocket Zapdos went really well with them. It's really nice. So, Kodak, actually, it's a genuine concern. I'm like, white binder, like, I wouldn't, like, what if I stain it? What if I stain that? Yo, AJ Mike has already redeemed a Card Decks deep dive. Okay, now here's one thing. Since I'm multi-streaming to YouTube and Twitch, my Streamlabs chat timeline doesn't show when a Twitch reward is redeemed. So I'll just, if I ever miss one, make sure to let me know. All right, AJ, who are we diving deep on? Well, thank you, Jake Jenkins. Appreciate you for tuning in on YouTube. All right. A Quilava binder, Jake. That's sick. I love that. Number 596. What is Pokemon number 596? Pokemon number 596 is in the Hoenn region. Galvantula. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, we'll do a deep dive on Galvantula real quick, chat. Now, let me make sure that my browser is connected. Perfect. All right. That's actually crazy, AJ. Now let's check out. So, for those who are watching on YouTube, on Twitch, I have a channel reward where if they redeem enough channel points, we will do a card decks deep dive, where we'll choose a Pokemon of their choice, and we'll do a deep dive as to every single Pokemon card that specific Pokemon has been given. And AJ Mike redeemed. And we're going to check out Galvantula. All right. Galvantula debuts in black-white base. Isn't this Irby binder? It's Manaphy because of the new Pokopia update. Galvantula debuts in black-white base with a very chill, very normal Arita art. This is actually an interesting looking Arita art. This doesn't look like the normal kind of airbrushed look that he goes for. This is a very unique Arita. Emerging Powers is your next Galvantula. This is a very classic Himeno. This is an uncommon, so this would not get a holo. I think the last one was a rare. Was it? Yeah. Okay, so the black-white base is a rare, so this would be a holo, I'm pretty sure, in black-white base. And the Emerging Powers would just be a non-holo and then reverse holo. Next up is Dark Explorers. with a very chill looking rare. Maybe this would have got a holo. I can't remember the rules between what rares got holos and didn't in early Black White. And then Plasma Storm. This almost looks like a Fukuda, and it's not actually. Very interesting. Another. This was a uncommon, so it's kind of like flip flopping between rares and uncommons. What up, Angry Villain? Yo, and what up, Justin and Drugon? Phantom Forces. We have our first Galvantula of. Oh my gosh. This is a Fukuda. Our first Galvantula of Gen 6. This is interesting. Is it shiny? Wait a second. This Galvantula's shiny. No, it's not. It's just a... I guess they really highlighted the pink in that art. This is a rare. Steam Siege, you get another Galvantula. This one is one of the... Yo! Young Homie. Thanks for the follow. LeBron's in the chat for Young Homie. Welcome to the stream. Now this one is a shiny because the dual type cards in XY usually are actually shiny, which is really cool. And then yeah, you can tell because with like the gray there. It looks like, is this, I'm trying to remember, let me look back at Gen 5's art. Yeah, it was never very pinkish. But I guess that was just kind of like, but it looks a little bit pink. Like, what is the, let me look at the actual art for Galvantula. Is it, it's, what color is it? What are you? Are you pink? I don't know. Out of Gen 6 into Gen 7 with Team Up. Very chill, rare Galvantula. Unified Minds also has one. This is a cute art. Into Swish. You've got one in Sword Shield base. And then Vivid Voltage. The Vivid Voltage one's super cool. I love this art. Very nice. And then into Scarlet Violet, Paradox Rift has a very cute... This is probably the cutest Galvantula. Look at its eyes. Shrouded Fable has one as well. A grass type one, which is interesting because usually Galvantulas are electric in the TCG. Yeah, look at that. Okay, check it out. Besides the Steam Siege dual type, this Shrouded Fable Galvantula is the only one that's recognized as a grass/bug type, as opposed to electric as its primary. Stellar Crown, you get a Galvantula EX, followed up with a full art Terra with the white background, and then of course the Stellar Crown SIR, which is a great card. It's a great card actually. And then White Flare has its own half art, looking very cute. And then, of course, an illustration rare. Very nice. And that's Galvantula. All right. Let me kind of walk y'all through where we are right now with our challenge. What we've been up to. As many of you know, we are working on a goal of collecting every single Pokemon in Gen 3 on original hardware. A full in Pokédex living dex, right? In order to, you know, say that we caught them all. We did it. And we've been making great progress. The biggest hurdles are, of course, the Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon XD exclusives. And in my Pokemon Coliseum playthrough, I have purified 46 of the 48 Mons. In order to progress with Pokemon Coliseum, I need to do this pretty significant tournament that is actually pretty hefty. And then, yo, Drugong! Re-upped his sub using his Prime sub. Shout out Drugong. LeBron's in the chat. But I need to do this huge tournament, and then after I do this huge tournament, I'll be able to catch the last 2 Mons, and then purify them. But after I've done that, then I need to do the huge Mount Battle gauntlet of 100 battles. So what I'm doing right now is prepping a team that I will transfer into my Pokemon Coliseum that is just so silly and so stupid that there's just no chance it loses. And so I'm bringing a Mewtwo, Flygon, Rayquaza, Charizard, Swampert, Scizor. Part of the reasoning behind the different Mons I'm bringing are, are they goofy strong like Mewtwo and Rayquaza? But then also, Flygon has Earthquake, Swampert has Earthquake, and that pairs well with Charizard and Rayquaza and Flygon. And then, of course, Mewtwo's just stupid strong, and Scizor's super strong. Yes, you can transfer them back if I transfer them in. So really, I'm just going to drop this team into my Coliseum and then walk through that tournament and then walk through the Mount Battle. But I need to get that team prepped because the Mount Battle will just match the highest level of your Mons. That or maybe I just transfer a couple of these Mons into my Coliseum now and we do that tournament. What do you guys think? I've never transferred a Mon into Coliseum. I think that might be a cool thing to do on stream. Because they're plenty strong enough to do that in-story tournament. Rather than prep the team. That would be fun. Yeah, let's do that. I've never done that before. Okay, let's try it. It'll be good to make sure I know how to do this, But let's put them in here. And then we'll just put a Raichu in my party. I don't know if Coliseum pulls from your party or a box. I'm gonna guess a box. That's my assumption. So now in order to do that, I'm almost certainly going to need my little transfer cable. So I'll go get that. And of course my copy of Coliseum. So let's get that stuff. I have not touched any Storm Emeralda yet. Hello, Benzo. How are you? Okay. What we need to do is grab Coliseum and the transfer cable. Make sure I have it. There we go. Yeah, it's not there. Where did I put it? Oh, there you are. Mm. Yo, a Bomb Chicky Sando sounds crazy good. Alright. My copy of Coliseum. What up, Tempest? How you doing? Good to see you. Yo, Hokage! Welcome back. Appreciate you for upping your sub. LeBron's the chat for Hokage. We're gonna transfer. We are casting off of a GameCube right now. So committed to legitimate hardware. And okay. No, in Firered Leaf Green, it is impossible to get a single Hoenn besides Azurill and Wynot, because they are breedable from Wobbuffet and Meryl. And so switch, but I am certain that they will be coming out with what's it called? Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald for Switch at some point. There's just no way. There's just no way they don't do that, you know? Absolutely, Benzo. Whoa! Yeah, there's no chance in my like I just can't possibly imagine that they don't put Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald on Switch. Power rank? Ooh. Ooh. This one's tough. Okay, I gotta change the screen a bit. That way it's not so big. There we go. That looks good. There'll be some black bars, but it's all good. Aspect ratio is a little bit different. Now, in order to transfer mons, let's see. Is it in game? GBA transfer. Coliseum. Versus or Coliseum option. Go downstairs, put one there. Phoenix City. Okay. Okay, so I go. Continue. Yes. Oh, I might be. No. Okay, wrong city. We're gonna go to Phoenix City. Okay, we gotta turn Game Boy off. We're learning this in real time. I haven't picked up any cards in the last couple weeks. Mostly because I was saving up for that Retro Games Con, which I went crazy at, which was awesome. Okay, and we go here. I guess we go downstairs. And we talk to this lady. This is the trade center. You may trade Pokemon with a Game Boy Advance game packet using a GCN to GBA cable. Would you like to trade Pokemon? Trade. Okay, save. Yes. Now, I'm curious. Connecting Game Boy Advance system. Okay. Turn on the power. It's connected. This is so cool. Here, there's a party. There's a party. Currently a party. Oh my god, look. Wait. Check this out. Isn't that cool? Guys, retro hardware is really cool. Okay. Connected through controller socket 2. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. It is party to party. It is it's treated like a trade, not a box transfer. Okay. So here's what we should do then. We should transfer some mons that need to go to Pokemon Firered anyway. Let's transfer Raikou, Umbreon, Espeon for like Rayquaza, Mewtwo, and like Flygon or something. Or no. Rayquaza, Mewtwo, and whatever a third one is. I bought pizza and a copy of Shrek on DVD. Sounds like a hell of a Monday. Yeah, it's not treated like a box transfer, which that's totally fine. Totally fine. Okay. Let's put Umbreon in our party. Oh, and we should no. I should trade my whole team so that I can trade in for Alligator. Yeah. Okay. This is totally what I'm doing. I'm so excited. We're doing this right now. Okay. I need Quilava. Oh, what the? I need Raikou. And I need Bayleaf. Quilava is looking a little bit bowling pinish. Alright. Perfect. Now. Now that our whole team is made up of mons that need to get transferred into Firered anyway, we can just transfer in the team. What up, Kevin? Kevin, we're doing really cool things right now. We are initiating a transfer between Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon Firered. Okay. And now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the right mons into my party on my Firered. It's very cool. It is very cool, Shogun. I love, like, this era of, like, Nintendo stuff, because it's... They just love that kind of, like, interconnectivity type thing. It's just so neat. Okay. I'm going to save. Over here. What's in the collection? The GameCube collection is looking mighty fierce. I'll fill you in a sec. Okay. think we're all doing quite well on a Monday. Trade. Yes. All right. So now I can turn on the power on my Game Boy. Oh, this is so cool, dude. This is so cool. Mm-hmm. I love it. And also, as part of this stream, we can, like, breed Quilava, Bayleaf, and Feraligatr and get the necessary, like, evolutions and stuff. Get Cyndaquil, get Chikorita in Firered, bro. Well, thanks, young homie. Alright. Trade Umbreon. Oh, and I choose it on this screen. Oh, wait. No. I use... Okay, check this out. To choose the Mon that is getting traded... Also, shout out Kevin for re-upping his sub. Appreciate you, Kevin. I use my Game Boy as the controller, dude! Look at this! This is so cool. Oh, man, dude. It's so cool. I'm such a nerd for this kind of thing. Alright. Scizor for Umbi. And these will get traded back. It will require catching some rando mons in my Firered, though. That's for sure. Bye-bye. Am I on Switch or the GameCube? I'm on GameCube right now, bro. I am on GameCube. The GameCube. I'm on the Game Sphere. Spherical! It's spherical! God, dude, GameCube is so sick. Yes, I would. Alright. And now Espeon traded for Mewtwo. Imagine playing Smash Bros. Smash Melee, and you're just like... Guys, what is everybody's favorite Smash title? Super Smash Bros. Don't get it twisted. Oh, look at all this trading. Smash 64 for Drugong. Same. Oh, look at Mewtwo and Coliseum graphics. It's so cool. Guys, this is the coolest thing. Justin there is a Melee fan. I wish desperately that we had a game. We didn't have a GameCube growing up, dude. We didn't have a GameCube growing up. It breaks my heart. And so, like, there's just this entire era of Nintendo that I wasn't exposed to as a kid that I've since gone back to, but like with this. Okay. What should we do first? What should we do first on the stream? Should I go through that big tournament and try and capture the Shadow Mons? Or should I get the Johto starters situated on my Firered playthrough. Shogun, we all have played a lot of Smash 64, and River and I played a lot of Brawl when we were kids, but we didn't really, I've never been able to get into Ultimate, so played a lot of Smash 64. I love that game. Love it. Okay. And then Raikou in Droid. Zardy. God, this is so cool. Yo, Shogun, the video that we're gonna make off of that tournament, it's actually gonna be so cool. I'm working on it right now. It's so sick. The footage we got. Oh, the vid, like, no. It's gonna be like a 2-hour long video, dude. It's gonna be like a 2-hour long video. It's big. It's my main inspiration. If anyone watches like Magic the Gathering content on YouTube, my main inspiration for it is Game Nights from the Command Zone podcast. It'll be formatted pretty similar to that. That's kind of the inspiration. Yeah, and you'll have to watch it in 70mm. Alright, this is the last trade. No one's exactly. I think that I'd like to do you know who won, or is it a secret? It's a secret because it's really cool how it turned out. All right, turn off the Game Boy Advance system. Now I'm gonna save, and then we're gonna switch back to Game Boy Advance and get the Mons there that we just transferred in ready and situated into the living decks. So we're going to switch things around. Christopher Nolan. Guys, it's going to be absolute cinema, actually. Dylan's I mean, I'm glad that you found him hilarious, Carlos. I'm glad that someone found him hilarious. He was pissing me off. It's probably in stream right now. Love you, Dylan. There's actually nobody in this whole world that's better equipped at pissing me off than Dylan. Mustache Jake. Oh man, calling him Mustache Jake was so gas. Does he look like Jake? I don't think they look similar, but... Alright. And... back on. Here's what we'll need to do. So... Dylan and Jake look at the exact same. I do think that I'm the odd one out. I won't adjust the screen. G-Man! Grayson's back. Re-upping his sub. Love you, G-Man. Gage, we just transferred Mons between Pokemon Coliseum and Firered. It was sick. So I just traded all these Pokemon into my Firered. Every single one of these Mons is a Mon that I have never had in a Firered cartridge before in my entire life. That's crazy. I've never seen this. Oh, these sprites are so cool. Oh, they look so Oh, dude, this is so cool, dude. Yo, what up, Jack, my boy? Oh, man. This is so tight. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Let's stash Umbreon, Espeon, and Raikou. And then once we've done that, we're gonna fly to the island where you can breed. And we're gonna breed, and I think I have a Ditto in there already. We'll breed Feraligatr, Quilava, and Bayleaf. Both of them twice. Well, all three of them 2 times. So that we get 2 Totodile eggs, 2 Cyndaquil eggs, and 2 Chikorita eggs. Then we'll hatch them, and then level them up so that they can get to their final forms. And then, once we've done that, we're going to go back to Coliseum and play through that tournament and see if we can snag the last 2 Mons. Bro, Gen 3 sprites, they're just built different, dude. I love them. They're beautiful. Okay. So here we go. Let's... Oh! And as we are putting them into the PC, we actually get to we get to add to our Living Dex challenge counter, dude. This is so tight. Okay, so we won't worry about the Johto starters yet until they're actually all ready to get inputted. But let's see. Which comes first, Espeon or Umbreon? Can't remember. It is... Okay. Where's... Espeon. Espeon's 196. Oh my god, dude. This is so cool. This is so cool. Oh wow. I'm overwhelmed. This is so cool. I've never been able to do this in game before. All right, Raikou and Entei and Suicune, dude. So that's +3 with Umbreon, Espeon, and Raikou. Y'all look so good, dude. Whew! I'm like on the. Is it weird? I'm like on the verge of tearing up. This is so cool. You know, and obviously there's missing Swampert because we just transferred it in. That type of thing. All right, let's go. Let's take a Mon that can fly. What's kind of a cool Mon that I can fly around on? Yeah, Spring Dragonite. And do you have Flame Body? How long has this been in the making? Like, a little over a year now I've been working on this, is it? Okay, does Flame Body have the effect on eggs in this gen? Let me see. From Pokemon Emerald onward. So we know Fire Red, Leaf Green, because didn't Emerald come out after Fire Red, Leaf Green? Didn't it go Ruby, Sapphire, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald? Does Flame Body affect eggs in Fire Red? No, it does not. says the AI overview. So who knows? But I guess in that case we won't worry about it. Yeah, Jack, I just traded these over from Coliseum. I've never had these Mons in a cartridge of Firered Leaf Green before. Never had any of the Johto starters in Firered Leaf Green. That's crazy. This is so cool. This is so cool. Ah! Yeah, and you know, the as far as actual genuine progress on this challenge, I haven't made significant progress in the last 8 or 9 months because, you know, you hit terminal velocity or whatever. You hit a wall. You hit a wall once you get to the Mons that are exclusive to Coliseum XD. When you get to Johto, the ones that are exclusive to Coliseum XD are Johto starters. Really, it's okay. Technically, it's just Ho-Oh Lugia, because I could play another playthrough of Firered Leaf Green and get Raikou. I could do that. I could do, I could get a Johto starter by completing the Hoenn Dex in Emerald, but I would have to do it 3 times in order to get all 3, right? It's way easier to just do Coliseum. But especially because you need to play Coliseum anyway to get Ho-Oh. Alright. Give me, okay, for Alligator, and then... Okay, I don't have a Ditto in there. So let's grab Ditto. But yeah, as part of this challenge, guys, I've played all of Firered, all of Leaf Green, all of Ruby, all of Emerald. I think most of Sapphire. Didn't play all of Sapphire. Didn't need to. Where's my Ditto? Am I blind? Hello? Oh, there you are. I am blind. Okay. So, in order to... all that's left, Jack, is to play through the last little bit of Coliseum that I need in order to get Ho-Oh. And then I need to play through all of XD, and that'll get me Lugia. And then once I've done that, I'll have done everything that I can do on legit hardware in regards to getting the Mons I need. I did a little bit of research. I found out that Celebi is not going to be able to work. It's not. I thought that it was as simple as just buying the Japanese transfer disc. Well, the Japanese bonus disc for Coliseum, and then just like I did with Jirachi. But actually, in order to get Celebi, I would need to buy the Japanese bonus disc, a Japanese copy of Coliseum, potentially a Japanese GameCube, and a Japanese copy of Ruby or Sapphire, and beat all of them. So we're just gonna have to lock Celebi behind the gate that Mew and Deoxys are hanging behind. So we'll use we'll have to cheat them in, unfortunately. Yeah. That, or, you know, I just find someone that has a legitimate Celebi and in their cart and trade. It's like, how do you verify they're a legitimate one? Well, probably just OT. Ah, it's you. We were raising Pokemon. By goodness, we were surprised. Your Pokemon had an egg. I don't know how it got there, but your Pokemon had it. Wink, wink. For Alligator B, fuck it. Sorry. Okay. That is egg 1. That's 1 Totodile. Pencil. That's so good. And so, that's why they go. Best believe it. Yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Alright. 2 Totodiles, 2 Cyndaquils, 2 Chikoritas. I'm so excited to see the Typhlosion in Firered. I'm so excited to see Meganium in Firered, bro. Bro, round 2 is taking a while. Round 2 taking a sweet time. Yo, XQWJ. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. LeBron's in the chat for XQWJ. Ah, it's you. No. I hooked up the LeBrons to for YouTube subs as well now. They're going to the talking stage. No, they're they've already had a kid. Now Feraligator's is a deadbeat baby daddy. Oh. They're not on speaking terms right now, clearly. Lock in, Gator. I need you to pump another one out. It's for the living decks. I'm the one with the kid. They put the baby up for foster care immediately. I am bummed that Flame Body doesn't work in this gen, though. Gimme. Alright. Yo, what a crit slash. We're doing so well right now. Right now we are breeding a Feraligator. Justin there, you are so loved and so cherished. Enjoy a restful evening. Come on. There we go. Baby number 2. Gorgeous. I do want it. All right. Let's actually stash. So I need to be able to retrieve Gator. Yeah. Stash Dragonite for a sec. Probably has grown by 1 level. Yes, I will. Give me my Gator. No, I will not retrieve. Ditto. Alright, now we can just put Gator into the decks. And Gator goes right here. Water type is always the last of the 3 as far as Pokedex. It always goes Grass type, Fire type, Water type for the starters in Pokedex order. Every single time. It'll be Totodile, Crocodile, Feraligator. Bomp. 373. Now let's input Quilava. A little bit of ball knowledge. That's what you come here for, right? Right? At least I assume so. Yes. Next up, let's get Quilava up in there. Thank you, Drugon. Now let's see if Quilava can pump him out faster than Feraligator could. hello. Nope. Nope. My hope is that by the time we've received the last Chikorita egg, my first Totodile egg will have hatched. That way I can put Dragonite in my party and we can go somewhere else to get steps in. Crit Slash, so far the challenge is going insanely well. This has been a long time coming, and what I have done so far this stream is I've transferred in some Mons from Colosseum, namely Raikou and the Johto starters, and Umbreon Espeon. We still have a little bit of work to do in Colosseum to get Ho-Oh, but just for the sake of this stream, I decided to take care of those other Mons through Colosseum. Yo! Quillava's quick with it! Crit Slash, also, thanks for the follow. LeBron's in the chat for Crit Slash. I do. Bro, Quillava... 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 Oh, that's so good, dude. Alright. Oh, man. Bro could not keep it. Keep it low key. Oh, that's so funny. I do want my Quillava back. Thank you. Wow, that's so funny. Woo! Okay. Fue Coco Lover, what up? How are you doing? Appreciate you for tuning in. I do love a good Pokemon challenge. Now, Quillava has done what we needed Quillava to do. So it goes Croconaw, Totodile, Typhlosion. Quillava will be right here. Perfect. And we need to retrieve another Mon. So let's get Dragonite back in the party. And then we'll put Bayleaf in. Yay! We do love Snorlax in this house. And yes. We need Bayleaf. How much longer until... Okay. It will take some time, it'll take some time. Alright, yeah. So it will be a little bit staggered as far as, like, when we're able to actually get all these Mons hatched. Alright, let's see how quick Bayleaf is. Quillava was immediate. The least low-key Mon that could have ever entered the daycare. Hey, first egg. We don't know how it got there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I think my party is full. Yeah, it won't be. Yo, this is interesting. In Gen 3, your non-Eggmon doesn't just auto to the first spot in the order. That's interesting. And come on, Bayleaf. Lock in. Nope. One interesting thing about Firered and Gen 3 is that there isn't really an area, as far as game design wise, where like the developers were like, hey, here would be a good place to ride back and forth on your bike so you can hatch eggs. Like they make that for you in Hoenn, right? On that route around Mauville. Okay, we do. All right, and then I do want it, yes, but I don't have room for it, so we've got to. I think in that case, we have to hatch an egg first. Is there anyone that's even close? It'll take some time. No. All right. Well, let's go to the mainland and hatch an egg. But, Hoenn has one. There's a nice long route in Gen 4 for you to hatch eggs at. There's, Gen 5 has one. Yeah, like all those routes where the daycare literally is. Like, they gave you a nice long route. Even like Johto, dude. Even Johto's pretty good for that. Though I think that they changed the route in Heart Gold, Soul Silver to make it so that it's better for hatching eggs. But for here, let's go down here. We'll chill down here until our first Totodile egg hatches. Yeah, exactly. All of Goldenrod is egg territory. Gen 6, I'm trying to remember where... Is the daycare in XY, is it on Route 5, that stupid long route? Is it there? Because if it's there, because that's the best place in the entire region for hatching eggs. And then actually, what's insanely cool, but no. What most people do actually is they just go to Lumiose, because if you go around Prism Tower, it's just an infinite circle that you can just go in one direction on and pretty much AFK hatch your eggs. Yeah, that's what people do. I forgot that is what you do in XY. And similar in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, the battle tower, the island the battle tower is on, acts as an infinite loop too. So you can just hatch eggs infinitely there. And Alola's harder. I remember Alola being harder because of you don't really have a grid option in Alola. Like you can operate in game in X, Y, and ORAS on a grid, but not really in Sun and Moon. It's all more freeform. First time seeing Totodile in Gen 3. Never used one. I'm so excited. Oh, does it count? Does it really count steps if you just use your Tauros into a fence? I didn't know that, actually. I did not know that. So I didn't really do much competitive in Sun Moon. My brother did. My brother Dylan, the Jarzard, he actually did. I didn't know that it counted steps. That's crazy. Like you're sneaking into a corner in Elder Scrolls. Sneak. Leveled up. Got a feeling we're close. If only Flame Body worked in this game, dude. Ah, it should hatch soon. It should hatch soon. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you've got the joystick. Essentially, you can just go around in circles. The lengths that people used to go to, you know. The only game that I like went hard. Well, no, I went pretty hard on Masuda Method shiny hunting in Sword and Shield, and then a little bit in Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet before the DLCs came out, because I shiny hunted a Rowlet. Let's see, no. Actually, I've Masuda Method bred a Rowlet and a Hisuian Growlithe in what's it called? In Scarlet and Violet. But I haven't really, like, you know, games are different now. You don't just you don't have to breed Pokemon all day anymore. Bums me out. I'm you know, I'm a little nostalgic for the way things used to be. But, you know, it is what it is. It says you will hatch soon, so hatch, you Totodile. I think objectively it is a better system that to not have to incentivize forcing your mons to breed over and over and over and over again. Because, like, the second you hold any type of, like, critical lens to that being baked into the gameplay loop, it's a little dark. It's a little uncomfy. It's like, in order to get competitively viable Pokemon, we used to have to practice, like, Pokemon eugenics, and that's really gross. Now, we just pump them full of steroids. Getting schmobbed by all the counter-reeves. The counter-reeve skins are busted, bro. I have the hardest time against the counter-reeve skins and the Juice World skins. Time sensitive. I've never done that. Like a time frame. Hello? It's almost ready to hatch. It's almost ready to hatch. Will you? Oh, so you play the skins in there now. Oh, because they just dropped a new Keanu Reeves skin. Like a comic book one. Give me more! Benzo misses Jirachi. Here we go. Totodile. It should be, at least. Yes! It has arrived. Oh, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. Okay. And now we can go back and pick up that last Chikorita egg, though it'll take a while for it to hatch, unfortunately. While we're even going there, I bet we get another Totodile egg to hatch. Nice. We can officially input Totodile into the living dex. Boop. +1. And we'll pick you up. Yes, I do want it. And now our party should have 1 Totodile egg, 2 Chikorita eggs, and 2 Cyndaquil eggs. Perfect. lock ourselves in the dungeon until we are ready. Though, what it's most likely going to be is a Totodile in the next couple steps, and then like 2 Cyndaquils like back to back, then a Chikorita like right after that, and then a long time, and then the last Chikorita. Pretty much how it is. What if I get a shiny? Wouldn't that be crazy? This is so sick. This is important work that we are doing. This is important work. And then once we've done the necessary level grinding to get Meganium, to get Typhlosion, to get Quilava and Croconaw and Bayleaf. Once we've done that necessary grinding, then we'll be able to switch over to Coliseum and run through that tournament with the Mons that I transferred in. We will snag the last 2 Shadow Pokemon, which are a Shuckle and a Togetic. And then once we've done that, we'll probably end stream. I have a Bayleaf, but I'm probably going to evolve that Bayleaf into Meganium. You know what I'm saying? Since it's already like level 30. Alright. That's Totodile number 2 hatched. Oh, next up will be our first Cyndaquil. Relatively fast because Quilava was quick. He was quick. Yeah, we'll evolve that Bayleaf into a Meganium. Oh, you know what's actually happening? I never withdrew Bayleaf from the daycare, so we're probably gonna have another Chikorita egg to pick up on accident. Woo! That is true, Chris Slash. That is true. Baked into its DNA. Typhlosion. Typhlosion will never beat the allegations. First Cyndaquil hatched. The second one should just be right after it. Oh, I need a beverage. I need a beverage. Huh? Huh? What? Cyndaquil number 2. Woo! Take the nickname of newly hatched Cyndaquil? No. And it's just 2 Chikorita. Yay! Now, this first Chikorita, I'm pretty sure was pretty fast. So. Quick. Quick. Man. When I was a little kid, I had Firered and I had Ruby. And then a little bit after that I had Emerald as far as my Game Boy Advance titles. And we didn't have a GameCube and we didn't have Coliseum or XD. And I knew because I watched a lot of content on YouTube. I knew that you could do this type of thing. You could connect your Game Boy Advance to Coliseum. You could trade Mons in between it, right? I knew that was a thing. And I was just, like, mind blown that was a thing. And just the idea of being able to do that someday, I was like, no way. Sounds so cool. Now I'm doing it. That's cool. I'm really excited. Oh, look at Chikorita's sprite. It's so cute. Look at...
It's just a baby. Look at it. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I could just eat you.
Alright. This last one, it will take some time, so it's going to take a bit. You know what we should honestly do? We should just start leveling up Mons, since it's going to take a bit for this last Chikorita to hatch anyway. What up, Benzo? Bruh. Ah, you have a rainbow pass? Would you like to board the Sea Gallop Ferry? 4 Island. Thank you. Box Bros. Thank you for subbing on YouTube. LeBron's the chat. To Box Bros. I think it happened at the same time, so... Oh, there it is. Tinshu_1. Appreciate you for following on Twitch. LeBron's the chat. Ooh, LeBron's the chat for Tinshu. Appreciate you. Now... I need to evolve this Totodile into a Crocodile. For sure. We'll put this Cyndaquil in here. And we'll evolve this Quilava into Typhlosion, since it's already, you know, relatively higher level. And this Cyndaquil into Quilava. Right? Alright. And then the Bayleaf that we have will evolve into a Meganium. And then this Chikorita, let's have it be a, this will be the one that we keep as a Chikorita. Now, actually, one sec. We need Cyndaquil here. Chikorita here? Yes, because Mew goes here, because it's number 151. Mew, Chikorita, Bayleaf, Meganium, Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion, Totodile, Browgator. Yeah. So let's put down, let's go up +2 for Chikorita and Cyndaquil. Tinshu, welcome to the stream. We're working on a living dex in Pokemon Firered. So let's, first off, we need to go and recover an egg from Daycare Man that I accidentally let exist. Because I can't grab Bayleaf until I do. Pokemon had an egg. Well, I got there, but your Pokemon had it. Yes, I do. And we'll just put it in a random box. And we'll recover Bayleaf. Nice. We'll put the Chikorita egg. Okay, this is the one that I've already... Yeah. This has gotta be the one that I just got that doesn't have any progress on it. Yo! That's awesome, Tinshu. Master set of Neo Discovery or a master set of Mareep. Either way, very cool. Oh, and I need to take my Ditto out because Ditto has its own space too. I would like to take it back, but I wish I could just put you in the box. Alright. Temporarily, let's put one of our Mons back. Dragonite, you don't go here. And no, give me back my blob. I know Crit Slash because I only have the one Ditto. So it's got to be part of the living dex. Yo, I believe that, Tinchu. But congrats, the Ampharos, the whole line has incredible artworks all up and down. I have a few friends that are big Ampharos fans that have matcha sets. I wonder if they might be in chat. Shout out Lamo and Finn the Saxy God. Alright. Ditto goes here. And we'll retrieve Dragonite. Withdraw. Alright, now. Well, we can remind ourselves what we need to do here. We need to evolve this Bayleaf into a Meganium, this Quilava into a Typhlosion, this Totodile into a Croconaw, this Cyndaquil into a Quilava, and this future Chikorita into a Bayleaf. Isaac Card Collector, I'm working! I'm trying! I'm trying! We're going. Alright. So, what we'll do first, we're just going to go, you know, fight some random trainers. I think, let's start with this Quilava. Give it the XP share. Oh, you're doing cameos too. That's really cool, Tinchu. I wish T-Tar had good cameos. It doesn't. It doesn't. No. All right. All right. Quilava now has, and then Quilava evolves into Typhlosion at 38, right? It's like super late. Double check. No, it's just 36. Okay, cool. Just 36. Actually, if I remember right, Bayleaf should evolve into Meganium at 32. Right? So it's literally just one level. So, good for me. It's an interesting lineup. We've got a heck of a team. I think, where's the best place for me to go? Let's go to the bikers. The bikers outside Celadon. Let's do that. Oh wait. All right. This is now that I remember that Meganium literally evolves at 32. Like, this is gonna be quick. It's only gonna require a couple of battles apiece. Yeah, one island's good, but it's like I don't even need that much XP. That's usually where I go, is those fighters, the karate folks. All right. Let's see how much this gives me. I've beaten the Elite Four. I've beaten the I think I did. Yeah, I've beaten the second attempt, but I haven't fought these guys a whole bunch, and so they're not going to be super strong. But if I can one-shot like that, then we are good. All right. Oh, and they get boosted XP because they're traded. That's... Oh, wait, no. Only the Quilava and Bayleaf will. The other ones won't because they were bred here. Ruben. I think this will be quick. Relatively, at least. Oh, this guy's at 48. Whoa! I didn't know this was going to be dangerous. I don't know it was gonna be dangerous for Dragonite, dude. Jeez. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. Oh no. This is not good. Oh no. Hey, don't explode. Okay, okay. I need to go grab a psychic type. That hits these guys for super effective. I literally just transferred my Mewtwo. And my Alakazam is definitely not high enough level. That's... Oh, this isn't good. Uh-oh. Am I gonna lose this fight, dude? Lock in, Quilava. Lock in. No! No, you need to lock in, bro. No, I'm getting accuracy dropped, bro. This is awful. No! You might have been able to win by now if you just hit your flame wheels, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. Live. Oh, you lived. Oh, you hit. Get a crit. Get a crit. Yeah! the most like like irrelevant battle ended up being so stressful for no reason. I gotta go back and heal now. Quilava locked in. Quilava locked in. That was, you know, an incredible showing from Quilava. Appreciate you, homie. So let's see if there's any Mon that I have that can accommodate those trainers better than Dragonite. If I had Mewtwo, it'd be great. Let's see. Anyone that I have that has any psychic moves that hits pretty hard? You're only level 18. Yo, Slowbro. Didn't I use Slowbro on my team? Yes. Yes. Slowbro is going to be our guy. All right. Perfect. Level 6. I forgot I used Slowbro in my playthrough team of Leaf Green. So it's pretty beefed. Jirachi says I'm looking a little thirsty. This is for you then, Jirachi.
Wow.
We're good. Alright, did Quilava get to 33 there? No, still 32. In we go. Alright, well, this guy has 3 Weezings in the 40s, so he's great for XP. I hope that Slowbro's fast enough. Alright. I am. Most excellent. Should be a Fortnite kill race. I want River and I, you know, we're pretty quacked at Fortnite. What do we friggin' quacked? Slowbro gaining levels too. Lava, jeez, tough. Nice, 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 nice. It's super effective. Full lava level 33. Excellent. Excellent. We'll get. And then it's, yeah, just literally one level for Bayleaf. And the lower evolved mons will be super fast. Don't make me mad. Sorry, bro. Not here to rage bait you. Yo, crit slash. That emo is gas. Just Togepi. Just putting up a fight. That's sick. Okay, yeah. And this guy has a pretty good experience yield too. Except Primeape's faster. Slow. Oh! Oh! But I've got own tempo! Screw your swagger! I'm slow, bro! Let's go! Alright, cool level 34. We're cruising, bro. We're cruising. Excellent. Bad, bad, bad. Wah, wah, wah. This bro is so bald. Okay, and this guy has a pretty low yield. For now. For now. I agree, Kevin. This guy's not even worth my time. Boing. Gotcha. You little rat. What the hell does that mean? And you. Fight me. Yeah, it's all about that dude with the Primates, all that about that dude with the Weezings. Those are my guys. They're gonna get this job done. And we'll go heal, because I think this was the last guy in the lineup. Groggy, welcome back. Did not realize that her sub has been resubbing this whole time. Well, I appreciate the support regardless. Thank you so much. Right now, we are working on a living dex on my childhood cartridge of Firered. Right now, we've just transferred in a Feraligatr, a Bayleaf, a Quilava, Umbreon, Espeon, and Raikou. Transferred them all in from Colosseum. And now we've bred 2 Totodiles, 2 Chikorritas, 2 Cyndaquils, you know, for the sake of filling out the living dex. Right now, we're just doing some level grinding to make sure that we have, you know, Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion, Totodile, Croconaw for Alligator in the living decks. And I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I did my first ever trade between Coliseum and Firered. I'd never done that before. It was really cool. Yeah, Quilava's at level 35. This battle should net me a Typhlosion. New Drugong post just dropped. I'm gonna like that so hard. Shout out Drugong. Yo, it's literally my first. Bro, the Magmortar from Storm Emeralda is nutty. It's so sick. Benzo, you are so loved. You are so cherished. Appreciate you for coming by the stream. Yeah, the IRs from Storm Emeralda, dude. They are tough. They're so good. So good. Weezy. This will be my first time having a Typhlosion in Firered. And I've seen the sprite in passing through, like, you know, Cerebi, but this will be my first time seeing the sprite in game. That means that, you know, that's got to count for something. Nope. Will not change. Shout out Slow Bro. My goat. Slow. Alright. Now, yes, we got our Quilava. And that will evolve. No. Don't make me mad. I think we're past that. What? Quilava's evolving, dude? Huh? Yes! Oh! Oh, its sprite's gonna look so cool! Oh, it's so good in this game! Oh, bro! Oh, I love Gen 3 sprites. Yes! Yes! Slay! Take. I love Typhlosion. And we will give Bayleaf EXP share. Now, I'm 94% sure that Bayleaf evolves at level 32, so we're already, like, pretty much there. Whereas we're actually, like, it's overkill. Yeah, it evolves at 32. So, we just need to fight pretty much just one trainer, and then we're good. Then we'll have Meganium. I just noticed that our living dex counter is at 376 of 386. We're in the last 10. It's crazy. Psychic. Luckily, just use cross chop because it's dumb. And this one Primeape probably is enough. Yes, it is enough. Excellent. No, it won't change. Even if I needed more XP, we have it. Excellent. Nice, 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 nice. Bad, bad, bad. And what? Bayleaf is evolving? It's so cool. It's so cool. I love it. I love it. Alright. Now. We've got Typhlosion and Meganium. And now we need Quilava and Croconaw. And then this Chikorita egg that still hasn't hatched. We will need to evolve it into a Bayleaf. So. Totodile, EXP share. We'll get a Croconaw. Cue Ball Koji. Not the best experience yield, but I mean, this Totodile's literally level 5, so it should still do a good amount. Oh, but this Totodile will not be gaining a boosted experience because it's not traded. Just a normal amount. I am sure, though, that Totodile evolves at 18. So this will take a sec. Level 9 and level 10. Nice. And 11, so 7 more levels. Off of a trainer that gives pretty poopy experience yield. Which is excellent. What do you want? I want to murder your mons for the sake of my babies. Oh, just a normal Grimer. No, no, I need you to have better mons than this, please. Please. I probably should have gone to one island. Yo, Crit Slash, thanks for the bits. Appreciate you. Totodile 13, we're so close! Yes, give me Water Gun, even though you already have Surf. Alright, lock in. Watch, I'm gonna I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center, come back, and redo the Versus Seeker and get that one guy with the 3 Weezings again. And then I'm gonna, shoot way past level 18. I would love if you healed my mons. Thank you. Oh, hello. Whoa! Nice, 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 nice. And here. Bro, the only guy that didn't want to fight me is the 3 Weezings guy. Lame. But this guy has a Primate and a Machoke that are really high level, so they're good. Fight me! I don't care how fast your monkey is. Your pig monkey. It's actually not that much. 15? Come on, give me a 16? Dang. We'll at least require another battle. But Machoke probably doesn't have as high of an experience yield as Primeape does. Or it's like almost the same, if not more. That's crazy. I am surprised by that. 16. We are so close. Bad, bad, bad. Don't call me then run away. I'm not... I want the smoke, bro. Hideo. It's only level 33. Not the best. Level 17, so at least one more battle. Gotta be this next one, right? And then Cyndaquil evolves at 14. So it's gonna be easier. Come on. Oh no. Cool. We're good. We got to it out 18. So Crocodile incoming. Excellent. What? Totodile's evolving right at it? What? Yes! Oh, I love the sprite for Crocodile in this game. Perfect. And now we take your EXP share, gimme, and we give it to Cyndaquil. There. And I cross my fingers that I've bumped these guys up to their next like tier, their Versus Seeker tier, so I can get more EXP. Please. You have not. You've not gone to the next tier. That's fine. It's fine. No. And then we're going to have to take a second, make sure this Chikorita hatches. Level 10. We got this Machop. I wonder if the last battle will be able to get Cyndaquil level 14. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Let's see if this last guy can get me 3 levels. I think they only have like 2 Mons though, so cross my fingers, I guess. Come on. Work for me. Level 12. Don't worry about it. Did not get level 13. So, it's unlikely this gets me 13 and 14. As cool as that would be. It did not. I bet it got me close, though. bro, yeah, 94 XP. In fact, I can probably just do this. Boop. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Goes evolving. And we got Quilava! Cyndaquil is so cute. No! I don't want to fight anyone. Okay, so what I can do though, let's see, I need to see. It still takes some time. It's still the tier I'm at. Well, let's at least just run out some steps here on the cycling road for free. Kevin, appreciate you for being here. Enjoy a restful evening. We'll just bike around until our Chikorita is ready, is done cooking. Know what I'm saying? And then Chikorita will evolve at level 16 into Bayleaf. And then we will be good for the whole Johto starters line. It's crazy. It's crazy. Never had a single one of them in my Firered game. Like, the Johto starters are like nearly inaccessible in Gen 3. It's either Colosseum or Emerald. If you didn't have a GameCube growing up, then you gotta grind Emerald so much. Oh. Hi, Awen. Kitty wants attention, and so maybe we'll wrap up once we evolve Chikorita into Bayleaf. My cat definitely wants some attention. Okay, we are here. Oh, not that. In the underground. Has Chikorita made any progress? Should hatch soon. Okay, cool. Cool. So we're pretty close. Crazy. And Umbreon Espeon is such an interesting thing in regards to getting it in Firered. Because, of course, in order to evolve an Eevee into Umbreon or Espeon, you need to level up Friendship in either the daytime or the nighttime, right? Well, Firered does not have a day-night cycle, so they've just, rather than just making it so, say you make a decision early on in the game and you're locked into Espeon or Umbreon, or maybe they make it trainer ID dependent. They just decided, no, you just can't. You just can't get Umbreon or Espeon in Fire Leaf Green, which is crazy. They should have just made it trainer ID dependent. You know, odd number trainer ID gets Umbreon, even number gets Espeon. Like, that's what they should have done. But they just said, no, you get none. You lose, sir. You get nothing. So you can't evolve an Eevee into Umbreon or Espeon in Firered. But you can in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, because they have day-night cycles. Well, here's the problem. you can't get an Eevee in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. You have to trade an Eevee from Fire Red Leaf Green into Emerald in order to get Umbreon Espeon. It's ridiculous. So I was just like, well, I'm just gonna transfer in the free Umbreon and Espeon they give you in Pokemon Coliseum. That makes the most sense to me. And so that's what I did. It's like they hand you one as like an olive branch. Like, hey, we're sorry. We're sorry about this. We know this is ridiculous. And then, yeah, they pretty much just hand you the 3 legendary beasts on a silver platter as well. Fire Leaf Green is just 1 per playthrough. And I did get my Entei and my Suicune as part of my Fire Red and my Leaf Green playthroughs for this challenge. I started this Fire Red playthrough with Charmander, so I got my Suicune, and I started my Leaf Green playthrough with Venusaur, so I got my Entei. But Raikou, I needed Raikou. I didn't want to play through Kanto again, so we just transferred the one in from Coliseum. Now it's been added to the decks. Never had all 3 legendary beasts in one save file of Fire Red. Fabled! Fabled, welcome back. How are you? Appreciate you. 19 months. Jeez, I need to make an 18-month badge. I really need to now. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Drugong wants to ring the little bronze. We got you, Drugong. We started this stream by transferring some Mons from Coliseum into Fire Red. So we transferred Umbreon, Espeon, Raikou, Quilava, Bayleaf, and Feraligatr. And then we took some time and we did some breeding so that I could get extra Chikoritas, extra Cyndaquils, extra Totodiles, right? And now we've just hatched the last Chikorita, and I've been leveling Mons up so that we have dupes for the what's it called? The Living Dex. Oh. And now we're gonna evolve this Chikorita into a Bayleaf. That's the plan. So, pretty stoked. Pretty stoked. Okay. Slowbro does not have Fly. So we've got to go to Celadon. Fight some bikers. But I think I need to heal. It's been a good stream. Genuine Living Dex progress has been made this stream because we have officially counted Raikou, Espeon, Umbreon, Feraligatr, Totodile, Cyndaquil, and Chikorita as being part of the Living Dex, and then we're about to input the rest of the Johto starters. And then it will literally just be, ready? Mew, Ho-Oh, Lugia, Celebi, Deoxys. That'll be it. Missing from the Dex. So that's what? Mew, Ho-Oh, Lugia, Celebi, that's 4. Deoxys, 5. So by the end of the stream, we should be at 381. I believe is how that math checks out. Luckily Ho-Oh will be... Luckily, Crit Slash, I've already purified 46 of the 48 Shadow Mons in Coliseum. So, we're already well on our way to getting Ho-On Coliseum. We've done the bulk of the hard part. Now it's just getting the last 2 Shadow Mons, and then going through Mount Battle with a team that I'll have prepared. And then once we've done that, then we're good. Then we'll get Ho-Oh, and then we can play through all of XD and get Lugia. And then once we've got the Ho-Oh and Lugia, then it's only inaccessible Mons. It'll only be Mew, Celebi, and Deoxys. Just 2 Legends, 2 and 3 Mythicals. And then, you know, when it's just those 3 Mythicals, we'll just, you know, transfer them in. We'll transfer in the necessary events for Deoxys and Mew, and then Celebi will just have to transfer in just the Mon. Unfortunately, I wish that there was a cooler way to go about it, but unfortunately, that infrastructure is no longer around. I wish that we could access those old events still. Technically, yes. Technically, Deoxys is available in the Switch version. Deoxys and Ho-Oh and Lugia. But I would rather... I'm doing as much as I can without cheating at all. And then once we've done all that we can through 100% legitimate hardware. I purchased a Pokemon Coliseum bonus disc for Jirachi, you know. We already transferred Jirachi in. That has been taken care of. So here's the thing about Celebi Fabled. It's a Japanese. It's the Japanese bonus disc for Coliseum, right? But here's the problem with it. In order to transfer Celebi from the Japanese Coliseum bonus disc, you need a Japanese copy of Coliseum that's been 100%ed like Ho-Oh, like for Ho-Oh, and then you need to transfer it. I think you need to also buy a Japanese regional GameCube to play it on. I think that the game might be region locked. I have not confirmed that though. And then you need to play through the entirety of a Japanese copy of Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire, and then you can transfer it over to that Japanese copy of Ruby Sapphire, and then I would be able to trade it from there to an English copy of Ruby/Sapphire. So it's enough of a hassle that it will not be done as part of this challenge. Yeah, we're just trying to do as legit as possible for Crit Slash, and then we're gonna let Jesus take the wheel. So you cannot. So you can. There is a Celebi event in Crystal that I'm pretty sure was only accessible in Japan back in the Game Boy era. They did include the Celebi event on the Virtual Console of Crystal, and that's why you're able to access it today. And I have a Virtual Console copy of Crystal, Chikorita's Evolving, on my 3DS, but there's no way to get those Mons over to a Firered cart. Because you can't trade up from Gen 2 Crystal into Gen 3, and you can't trade down, of course. And we got Bayleaf. Alright, Well, that's it. That's the team. Well, I don't think we'll end stream just now. I think we'll see what progress we can make in Coliseum for a sec. Since you rolled up. I was gonna end stream, but nah. We'll keep going. Take. Alright, so Mewtwo I do not have in this game right now. It's in my Coliseum. But here we go. Bayleaf. In. Bomp. Meganium. In. Bomp. Quilava. In. Bomp. Typhlosion. In. Bomp. Croconaw. In. Bomp. It's great. Yeah, they gave a great sprite to Typhlosion and for Alligator and Meganium. Meganium looks big in this. Looking big. Pretty big. Alright, and then I'm going to put my extra Raichu in my party so that I can put Slowbro back into his spot. And I'll have to catch some random Mons. So that I can trade back over to my Coliseum. Alright. Yeah, so Mons that are in Coliseum right now as part of my team are Charizard. Charizard's in Coliseum right now. Mewtwo's in Coliseum right now. Now Mew is missing because I don't have Mew yet. Scizor is in Coliseum right now. This is where Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Celebi are supposed to go. Swampert's in Coliseum right now. Flygon's in Coliseum right now. And Rayquaza's in Coliseum right now. So, actually missing from the living decks are 1, Deoxys goes here. The only Ho and Mon. 2, Celebi, Ho-Oh, Lugia. So, 4. And then Mew. Right there. We are 5 Mons away from a completed living dex. Now I just need to finish Coliseum and finish XD. Swampert. Swampert's in my Coliseum team right now. So. Yeah, so Swampert, Charizard, Scizor, Rayquaza, Mewtwo, and Flygon are in Coliseum right now. As part of the team that I'm going to run through this last little bit of story with. Just because I don't want to grind in Coliseum because that's miserable. Dude, grinding levels in Coliseum is unfun. It is unfun. Woo! Alright. So let's head into Coliseum and do the under Coliseum battles. I want to do some of those right now. There's a bunch of them. But so let's switch out you. I am going to get it done soon. Now there's a fair amount of grinding. I'll have to get my team ready to run through Mount Battle for Coliseum, so I'm likely what that will require is trading them back over to Firered so that I can grind levels, and then back into Coliseum so they can actually do the Mount Battle thing. And then, after I do that, we'll get Ho-Oh, right? And then it's a matter of doing a full playthrough of Pokemon XD to get Lugia. But I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, so see you in a sec. We're so back. We're so back. Okay. Continue. Yes. Now, as you can see, in our team is Scizor, Mewtwo, Rayquaza, Charizard. Just foolishly strong Pokemon. Because I was just like, screw it! Now, I'm going to pull up the Coliseum walkthrough. Go to the Undercity. It's a long, long web page. They detail literally every single... Yo, Shadow Gunner, welcome back. LeBron's in the chat for Shadow Gunner. Appreciate your free up and your sub. Wow, this is the world's longest web page. Oh my god. Battle. Yeah, they like detail all the... Jeez, wow, this is so much. Okay. Gonzap. Shut up, Pokemon. Twitek. Where's the under? Come on. Okay, at the under, use the D-Disc to travel to Deep Coliseum near the big door for an entrance to... Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, it really is... So I need to do 4 different 4-round tournaments in the Deep Coliseum, where the 4th fight of each is a different, like, admin, pretty much. Ugh. God, there's so much game. Oh, Phil, I'll be totally honest. I would not anticipate a Dylan stream for a very long time, if ever again. He is very, very wrapped up in being a dad. And he's, as of today, back teaching. So, you know, balancing a dad and being back at work. So we're just gonna have to lock in and do a bunch of fights. Like 16 fights here. And not this Coliseum, the the deep under Coliseum. So, put in the D-Disc. Yes. And I'm rolling in with Mons that are way over leveled, so we should be able to just mindlessly walk through these battles. Otherwise, they'd be hella tough. Because this game's level curve is stupid. Hello, welcome to the Deep Coliseum. Would you like to enter a knockout challenge? I would. Thank you. You'll enter? Yay. Yay. Okay. We're drinking another bev. Now, all of this, 16 fights in a row pretty much, is all for one Shuckle. It's a Shadowmon. And after I get that Shuckle, after I snag it, I'll be able to, then it'll unlock the last little bit of story, which is just one fight against a rando. And then that rando has a Togetic. And then that's the last Shadow Pokemon. And that's it. Then that's all that you need to do in the story mode of Coliseum. Tropius and Nuzleaf, this is great. I led Charizard. Yay! This Charizard model is so good, so cursed. This Ice Beam Tropius. Like, yeah, look, level 60. Luckily, the Mons aren't too strong. Oh, Mewtwo looks so good. Bye. Do I get a boost? Do I get? I do gain boosted XP. Wow. Gust. Excellent. Excellent. Cooking them. What a team. Charizard, Mewtwo. This is your older brother's Pokemon team circa 1998. Charizard, Mewtwo. T-Tar isn't on the team. And that was intentional because I was like, I should bring T-Tar, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should use different Mons. I wanted to use Mons that like were emblematic of like what I did in the different playthroughs. Charizard was my starter in Firered. Mewtwo, of course, was the last Mon that I caught for the Firered decks. Swampert was a starter, and then Rayquaza, of course, for Emerald, and then Scizor was on my Firered team, and Flygon was on my Ruby team. I thought it'd be kind of like cool to use a bunch of like the different best of Mons throughout the entirety of the challenge to do this Mount Battle playthrough. I thought that'd be cool, you know. Typhlosion, Vigoroth. It's exactly Drugong. It's like an all-star draft. That's why like the team doesn't necessarily have the best synergy, but I mean like I feel like the Mons themselves are strong enough, independent, that they're just going to be able to do what I need them to do. This is literally just like the 9-year-old's idea of what a strong Pokemon team looks like. Starters, Mewtwo, Rayquaza. It's literally what it's like, dude. It's what a 9-year-old thinks a strong Pokemon team is. Exactly, Drugong. Oh, man. Actually, we might be, if since my team is as strong as it is, I wonder if I'll be able to do all 16 battles for the Under Coliseum, the Deep Under Coliseum today. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just get it out of the way. Just do it. Juggernaut, I'm still not. Deep in all of us is you know, an itching desire to just use Mewtwo and beat everybody. Just use Mewtwo and it's like, screw it! Screw it! Use Psychic! Oh, I love it. I love it. What the hell? I'm sorry. That's so good. Exactly. It's just an all-star draft. I agree, Fabled. I agree. I should just lock in and just keep doing it. And also, it's like, you know, we're just having a good time. Psychic. Actually, no. Let's use Flamethrower on Giraffe Rig and Thunderbolt on Buddy. Magic Field. Ooh. Abscond, I agree. The 3D model they gave Charizard in this game is a little goofy. It's the exact same 3D model as the Charizard in Snap. I'm almost certain. Yeah, the Mewtwo does look sick. I mean, I figured that they would update the 3D models between Coliseum and Stadium. Is it the same exact model as Pokemon Stadium? Just maybe like smoothed out a bit? What do we think? Use Dragon Claw on Houndour? Thunderbolt? Mewtwo does look really cool. Should I lead a Rayquaza? One thing that I did do that is stupid is that I never taught Rayquaza Dragon Claw. He just knows Outrage. Yeah, I think we'll be able to do this whole challenge tonight. So in that case, we'll be able to. We'll capture all of the Shadow Pokemon tonight. We'll get all 48. Now, we won't purify them all tonight, because it'll take a while. Yeah, I'm literally OHKOing everything. Well, it's because I walked in with a Mewtwo that's level 87. It's like, of course. Yo, Mirror B. Mirror B is the final of the first round of the Deep Coliseum. And this would be where you're able to rematch him and get his Shadow Pokemon in case you missed it. But luckily, you know, I'm fine. I got his Sudowoodo. Exploud and Ludicolo. Yeah, he does do a rain team. But I should be able to outspeed and take him out. No, Abscond, like that's the best part about this game is that like you see actual strategies. Like that's what Dakim's strategy is. Dakim's strategy is full on Earthquake Protect, you know? It's awesome. It's so cool. And what Venus's team is full on Attract strats, right? It's the best part about this game. Is just like, it's hard. This is a hard game. Which is why I'm cheating. Oh. Oh, it's so good. Psychic probably does the most, just because of stab. It's Mewtwo. I'm overthinking everything. Mewtwo level 24 levels higher. So funny, dude. So funny. Abscond, that's the whole goal. That's the whole goal out of this playthrough is to catch Ho-Oh for the first time. First time. Never have done it. And so, you know, I played through the entirety of the game legit. You know, beat the final boss. You know, caught T-Tar, caught Metagross. Never used a the Master Ball glitch to duplicate Master Balls, and so I beat the base game legit. And so now we've organized the Avengers of this challenge. to come together. We've taken Mewtwo and Charizard from Firered, Rayquaza from Emerald, Flygon from Emerald, Swampert from Sapphire, Scizor from Firered. I think it would have been cool if I had like gone out of my way to take a different team member from each of the different games I played, but you know, missed opportunity. But now we're just walking through the Deep Coliseum challenge with the Avengers. Congratulations, you're the champion. You battle fabulously. Have you ever played the TCG? I have. And if they ever make a my only problem is that like I really like Magic. I really like Magic the Gathering a lot. Oh, I got an email. And so like when I think about playing a TCG, I'm just like, you know what? I really like Magic the Gathering. Deep King? This is Net. I heard you've gone to Deep Coliseum. I heard a rumor about it. There's supposed to be a seriously tough trainer who goes by the name of Deep King. I wonder what Pokemon he uses. He uses a Shuckle. Alright. Well, neither Charizard nor Mewtwo ever took any damage throughout that entire fight. So far so good. But just in case, we will save. That is Snorlax in a Luca jersey. That's a reference to a Nuzlocke I did forever ago, where I had a Snorlax named Luca and he died. Drugong. The Hobbit cards are very cool. I love Magic the Gathering. I don't know how obvious that was. Alright, this next one should be Dakim. Probably shouldn't have led Charizard, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, this is the second tournament. There are 4 tournaments I need to fight. I need to win them all. Magic the Gathering is a card game. It's a card game. As far as trading card games, among the most popular, I think. Jumpluff, Sneasel. So, we'll Sneasel jump. We'll Flamethrower jump Sneasel. We'll Ice Beam Jumpluff. I'll also trip over my words as I do it. Yeah. Yeah. What up, McWizard? How you doing, bro? Appreciate you for tuning in through YouTube. Yes. Yeah, Lord of the Rings, you know. They got me. They've got me like this. I mean, evidenced by my map of Middle-earth right here. Alright, Ice Beam. Psing. Do we one-shot this Electro? That'd be cool. And yes. Very nice. It's gorgeous. Yeah, Riftbound's going crazy as far as, like, its graded card market. It's ridiculous. Like, the funniest thing to me about like One Piece and Riftbound in regards to graded 10s is that like the gem rate on those cards is stupid high because the quality assurance is just genuinely better. And so I'm so surprised that the 10s demand as much of a premium as they do. Nick Wizard doing super well. Yeah, the metal prize wall cards, they're just obscene. It's one of the most insane pumps I've ever seen. It's crazy. Oh. But yeah. Yeah. I just can't imagine like wanting to buy some spend that much money on a new TCG when like you can buy really cool vintage 10s for so much less for Pokemon. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not surprised that Riftbound as a TCG would do well because League is massive and it's an insanely huge IP. I'm not surprised that One Piece is doing well because One Piece is the most popular manga in the world. And so, but yeah, you know how many Pokeballs you could buy with that kind of cash? A whole lot. A whole lot. Yeah, the one of ones. They're prize walls. That's the thing, dude. Like, that's like the nuclear option for interest in the Pokemon TCG space that Pokemon has not even like considered yet is serialized or one of ones, that type of thing. They've done adjacent things like limited print run distributions like the Chinese Mew and what this upcoming Gallade and that type of thing. They have done that to a much smaller degree, but like genuine like pack pulled serialized cards, one of ones, that type of thing, like. And judge, yeah, like when they like really whip that out, bro. If they do, that'll be nasty. Like premium stamps is like it's different. It's different. Azumarill about to get thunderbolted. Pew. Ah. Cool. Now one thing though is that I'll need to make sure that this entire team is all at the same level, because when you do mount battle, they're all of the enemy Pokemon will match your highest level Pokemon's level. So I'll need to after we do these last these Deep King fights and we catch the Shadow Shuckle and we catch the Shadow Togetic, I'm gonna have to transfer these Mons back and grind up levels so that the team's all ready. What I might do though actually is reevaluate who's on the team in Firered so that the team is a representation of the entire playthrough, the entire challenge. So let me think about it. This is actually a cool idea. This is actually a cool idea. So if I do a Mon from Firered, the games that I played as part of this challenge were Firered, Leaf Green, Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, and Coliseum. 6 games, 6 Mons. So should I choose a representative from Firered, Leaf Green? Yo, this is a great idea. This is a great idea. Ugh, we're assembling the Avengers. All right, we're fighting Dakeem. But each game sends exactly. You know what's up. So, okay. I might not get instant Okos here. It's awful. We're just gonna Dragon Claw Soul Rock and get Flygon out of here, because Flygon's easily the most scary here, I think. Ice Beam. But each game send their champion, Drew Young. Exactly. Chop team out the away. It's like LeBron joining Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Maxey, and VJ Edgecombe. That's a great team, bro. It's crazy. How much does this do? Oh, over half. First time not Okoing. Earthquake. Only towards Mewtwo. How much does this do? Oh, your own Swampert. Forgot that they sent out Swampert. Take out Soul Rock, and Psychic should do. I am hoping the best, because I want my Pookie LeBron James to win another ring. Let me think. If I choose between, between the Mons I used in Firered, of course, my actual team, it was Charizard, it was Scizor, Mewtwo would be thrown into the mix, potentially, and it's hard to not want to choose Mewtwo. Emerald, it's like, I would have to choose between Flygon and Rayquaza. That'd be hard. Unless, I'll have to double check the trainer IDs. Abscond, are you a Thunder fan? I mean, yeah, Flygon's my favorite Mon. Here's my thing. No question, I think our Mon from Colosseum is Tyranitar. Because Tyranitar's, the final boss of Colosseum. It's badass. And it's my favorite Mon. Picking up what I'm putting down? You know what I'm saying? T-Tar from Colosseum. Sapphire, probably Swampert. Just because not many other options. You will. Oh man. What is there left to say about Zion Williamson? I'm a Sacramento Kings fan because I grew up in Northern California. But I am a LeBron fan. I want the best for my king. Oh, I bet Zion Williams is a cool guy. TM48. I got another email. Oh, skill swap. Interesting. All right. What do you got to say? Net. I'm getting information about Deep King, but slowly it does sound like he's an expert trainer, though. I wonder what kind of Pokemon he uses. You're still wondering, bro. Let's get results. I have no reason to not just keep leading Mewtwo Charizard. So, we just beat Dakim. Ciao, Zion. Bodybuilder Varug is this guy's name. And he's got a Machop and Machoke. I don't know if this is a winning combo, to be honest. Like, how do I not use Mewtwo, bro? I'm nerfing myself if I don't use Mewtwo. But Charizard's my starter from this game. Yeah. That's what we'll do. After we catch all the Mons, the Shadow Mons in Coliseum, we'll trade over this team back over to my Firered, right? And then we'll definitively decide what our Mount Battle Avengers team is. And then we'll end stream. That'll be what we do. I have decided. We're going late. Hoping it. We have, you know, the entirety of the Gen 3 decks minus Ho-Oh, Lugia, Celebi, Mew, and Deoxys to choose from. The entirety of Gen 3 to choose from to make this team of 6. But I want to use a different Mon that featured in the different playthroughs. And so I feel like the thing is, I barely played Sapphire. No. That's a lie. That's a lie. I didn't get Swampert from Sapphire. I got Swampert from Ruby. Swampert was my Ruby starter. Not my Sapphire starter. Because here's what happened. Ready? Going into the challenge, there were literally only like 2 Mons that I needed from Sapphire. It was Lunatone and the starter. Like, of course, like I could just reset Ruby or Emerald again to get the next other starter. But what I decided to do was just one sec, Thunderbolt, Wilmer. What I decided to do was just play through all 3 just for, you know, because I needed to get the Lunatone anyway. Because Lunatone is you can't get Lunatone in Emerald. What up, Benzo? We're doing some deep thinking right now. So I boot up my Sapphire, and this was a copy that I got on eBay. And the person who had it before me had actually played a fair amount into the game with a Combuskin, far enough that I just needed to go to Meteor Falls, pick up a quick Lunatone, and then bounce. So I barely played Sapphire. And so, my representative from Sapphire was like, I barely played it. It would have to be either Blaziken or Lunatone. The only Mons that really came from Sapphire. Sapphire's Bayonet. But I caught Bayonet in Emerald. I don't want to use Lunatone. It's Pierzonti. Oh, I'm gonna be honest, Fabled. Running into Mount Battle, I have to do 100 straight battles. I'm not gonna just casually throw Bayonet on the team if I'm not confident that Bayonet can do what I need it to do. Ugh, like these, like the last few battles in Mount Battle are beefy. They are hard, genuinely hard. What I should do is not just, you know, make this team of Avengers. It's actually put together a VGC viable team with like actual synergy and an actual strategy. That's what I should do. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, I'm gonna get walked. Crit Slash, Lunatone. I don't know if Lunatone's got it like that. 5 Metagross. We could do Metagross, but I got Metagross from Emerald, so like all things considered, like that should be Emerald's submission, but I feel like Emerald's submission should be Rayquaza just for the sake of having a Rayquaza on the team because it's super busted. But then again, it's like, or should I just use Flygon because Flygon's my favorite Hoenn-Mon. Decisions. Burn, Spinder. Burn. Yeah, that gross lead. Ugh, that's the thing, dude. Like, I highly recommend, if you haven't seen it, everyone should watch M&J TV's video about getting Ho-Oh in this game. And like, you realize at the very end, it's like, geez, these are tough fights. Tough fights at the end. It's crazy. All things considered, I should breed and Eevee train a team for this challenge, not just draft. But like, I think it'd be so cool to like assemble the Avengers of this playthrough. But I think that, yeah, all things considered, all things considered, I think I don't know, Fabled. I don't know. I would assume so. Alright, Venus is here. So glad I don't have to try and catch Suicune from her. I think that we just don't count Sapphire as part of it. I think. Maybe we just do a representative from each of of those 5 games, right? Ruby, Emerald, Colosseum, Firered, Leaf Green, and then Tyranitar, because Tyranitar's my favorite, you know? It's like, well, of course have T-Tar. Why not? Yeah, Venus is cool. Very cool character designs in this game all around. Very memorable. Blissey. We'll hit Blissey with an attack. That's what we're planning out right now, AJ, is we're planning out the team that we will actually take to Mount Battle. But that won't start tonight. We'll plan out the team tonight, but we won't actually start the Mount Battle thing tonight. Zanotelo, we have Ho-Oh, Lugia, and those are the only 2 Mons left that are, actually accessible in game. And then Mew, Celebi, Deoxys. That's it. That is it. So, those 5 are the only left. Crazy. And so what we're doing right now is we're prepping a team. We're wrapping up the last little bits of the story of Pokemon Colosseum, right? For the sake of getting Ho-Oh. That's what we're doing right now. Thanks, Zompsy. So then once we're gonna snag these last couple Shadow Pokemon, and then off screen I'll purify them. And once I've purified them, then we're ready to run through Mount Battle. Once we've done that, it's time. We'll get Ho-Oh, and then we have to play through all of XD, and then we'll get Lugia. So, luckily, if I remember right, you get Lugia as just part of the story of XD. Like it's not like this massive undertaking like Ho-Oh is in Coliseum. I won't level the team to 100. I'll just make sure that they're all at the same level. We'll probably just match the highest level. That way, because that's what happens in Mount Battles. Everyone just matches the highest level. This dude's still emailing me. Deep King. I've been slowly getting more information on the trainer at Deep King. He apparently uses a shadow Pokemon, Shuckle. Could be very tenacious. Alright, y'all. This is the last of the Deep Coliseum tournaments. There's 4 battles. And we gotta catch a Shuckle. Let me see. How many Pokeballs do I have? I had a bunch. We're good. I'll be able to just kind of turn my brain off and chuck balls. But what we will do is save before. In the event that the Shuckle knocks itself out, which would be annoying, we will have to do all 4 of the fights leading up to it first. So. Here we go. Druk. I hear there are some kind of bad trouble. There was some kind of bad trouble. Oh, no, didn't have enough time to read it. Chaser Druk. What up, Druk? Nuzleaf Volbeat. This is not a winning combo. Thank the Lord. Luckily, I have Mewtwo Charizard.
My Pokemon is stronger than yours.
Ugh. I didn't even need to transfer all these Mons in. I literally just needed to transfer Charizard and Mewtwo, apparently. Alright. Down. Jump left. Cute. This battle is nice and easy. It like really is just like a super easy battle. It's just those admins that like I was worried about. It's like, ugh. I don't remember if as part of this 4th one if I have to fight Ein again, or if the Deep King, like if he's like the second to last battle in this one, or if he's the last battle and then the Deep King's just like an extra battle on top of it. We're about to find out. That is 1 of 4 of this last tournament. Battle 2. Phil says I'm leaving on Thursday? Well, Drugong, one of the biggest things is just like, there's so many of that freaking Zard out there, dude. There's so many. It's one of only 5 SIRs in Phantasmal. That's for you, Fabled. Laron and Artillery. Mewtwo's so good. I gotta have Mewtwo. I gotta have Mewtwo on the team, bro. He's Mewtwo. Charizard, use flamethrower. Yay! Down. Yeah, I think we have, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll take a look at the boxes when we transfer all these mons back. We'll see what we think works. There are not many mons that can live just a full-chested psychic from Mewtwo. Drumong, what's the gem rate on Charizard from Phantasmal versus Stained Glass Birds? What's the gem rate? Alright, that's battle number 2 taken care of. Dolt. I'm surprised I lost. I'm not. Trying no legends for the team? No. No. No! Oh, Zompsy, I have. I almost got to Master Ball rank in Season 1. Did it on stream. And I've battled viewers on stream before. It's been awesome. $9.7 because they're super forgiving to that Zard, super forgiving. I ran a Sandstorm team. T-Tar. Okay, so similar gem rates. Interesting. Interesting. I think Zard passes it. I wouldn't be surprised if we eventually get to like a 45 to 50k pop on that Zard dude. I think that card will be like $1,500 in the PSA 10 for a very long time. Yo, Ian! Welcome back to stream. Good to see you, bro. Talking about the Phantasmal Flames Mega Charizard SIR. It's a gorgeous card. Yeah, this is the Zard 3D model in Coliseum. It's the same one from Snap, and I think from Stadium 2 / Stadium 1. I think it's the same polygon, like skeleton, maybe different mesh. Okay, this is the Deep Coliseum final. Is this the Deep King or Ein? It's Ein, right? Yes. So I have to fight Ein, and then I fight the Deep King, and only the Deep King I can take his Shuckle. When we get a Land Before Time live-action remake, probably when dinosaurs exist again, because how in the world would you get a live-action remake with dinosaurs? Unless we're calling that Lion King CGI adaptation a live-action one. I'm being intentionally an asshole. Not the first time. Oh, Lightning Rod! I got Lightning Rodded! No! No! Oh, I'm gonna get wrecked here, guys. This Rhydon's gonna use Rock Blast. Oh fuck! Oh, Charizard's gonna die. Only hit twice. Only hit 3 times. No! No, Zard, no! This is not good. Alright. Should I send out Rayquaza? Just to say, you. What do you do? My team is Rayquaza and Mewtwo. What is your plan? Oh, does Outrage attack both? That's interesting. Didn't know this. Your X speed is yo, use X speed on both. I'm using a 9-year-old's idea of a strong team. It's awesome. Over-leveled legendaries. Get fucked. Okay, Rayquaza looks great in this game because they made a new model for it instead of just importing the Snap model. Okay. Psychic on Manectric. Full restore. Get out of here. Protect. Oh, this is annoying. You're not gonna win. You're just delaying the inevitable. Bye-bye. Crobat. Oh, I'm confused. Bummer. Use Outrage again. Nothing can live. Crobat would be sick for the team. And Crobat, I used in Firered. Because I had a Golbat as part of the team until I was able to evolve it, for sure. I think the Gyarados is the same, like, Stadium/Snap model that they just imported. I think it's just the same one. Crobat looks pretty goofy, too. Confused, right? You. Bug you. Crobat the long way. Alright, Mantine down. Bye! Now Crobat's protected. Both my mons are confused. Uses Outrage, but protect. Great. Yeah, Crobat looking a little rough. Maybe I don't use... Maybe I shouldn't use Rayquaza just because, you know, he's a... what's it called? Doesn't know Dragon Claw, and I have to find a way to teach a Dragon Claw, which would be annoying. And here's another question. I have the choice of doing... Oh my god, I used Protect again. Of doing double battles or single battles. I think that given the draft nature of the team that I'm hoping to make, I think it's probably best that I do singles. I feel like I would have a better chance of winning if I do singles. Yeah, I'll just lead Mewtwo and Psychic go brrr. You know what I'm saying? Doubles would be harder, but also more interesting. TMO2 is Dragon Claw. So I can just teach Rayquaza Dragon Claw right now. Remember that Deep King is entered in the knockout tourney at the Deep Coliseum. Jarv, you've got to enter. Show up to His Highness. Okay, so I actually have to do more battles. is this a whole nother tournament that I have to join, or do I just go immediately into fighting Deep King? That's what I would like to know. Okay. Do I have to fight even more trainers? I fought 16 trainers already. I have to fight 20.
Ooh, this game never ends. Ah.
It is enough. Alright. I'm just going to keep doing this. Come on, bring it on, Nelon. Ryder Nelon would like to battle. Shuppet, Ninkata. Shuppet and Ninkata? We're bringing level 64 Ninkatas, bro? Why are you wasting my time? Yeah, I mean, the mons that I use, I'll have to look back at, you know, the mons that I used in my Leaf Green playthrough. I know I used Slowbro, and I know I used Venusaur, of course. Slowbro is beefed. Calm Mind, Psychic, Surf, Ice Beam. Like, that would be really good. I don't hate the idea of bringing Slowbro. Horsey? Horsey? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, but Fable, like, in Gen 3, you can kind of get away with doubling on Psychic, because not, you know, there's not nearly as much Dark and Bug coverage out there, you know? You can kind of get away with that. Psychic's the best type in the game. Alright, battle number 2. Let's fight more Ninkatas, Shuppets, and Horsies. Please. Lorge. What up, Lorge? Or do you think it's Lorhe? Kadabra, Mistress. Kadabra. Okay. We'll use Wing Attack on Kadabra, and we'll use Psychic on Mistress. Yeah, we'll probably just... I mean, it would feel kind of cursed to play Coliseum single battles. You know? Like, this is a... Like, even if it is harder for me to get through this challenge, I should do double battles. I should do double battles. It's like, it would go against the spirit of Pokemon Coliseum to do single battles. That's what I think. It's gotta be doubles. Singles would be easier, but, like, doubles is subjectively how you're supposed to play Pokemon Coliseum. Wow, didn't KO. Ancient Power. Quad super effective. It's like, bring Mewtwo, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's Mewtwo. It's friggin' Mewtwo. Kind of sick. And they've got legendaries on Mount Battle. Like, you fight a Kyogre, you fight, I think, both Lotties, all Reggies, legendary birds. Like, you're as part of the Mount Battle Challenge, you do fight legendaries. It's like, I feel like I should be able to bring some. Semifinal, Grons. What do we have here? Quite an interesting battler to have come along. Hunter Grons. Grond. Alright. Murkrow, Mawile. Shout out Mawile. Well, I only get one legendary. It's definitely Mewtwo, I think. Mewtwo from Firered. I'm fine not having Rayquaza, because I think I prefer Flygon. Just, you know, I like Flygon. Flygon's Earthquake. Nice. Teal. Flygon from Emerald. Ruby. Probably have to be Swampert. I do like Slowbro a lot. Having just a really beefy Mon sounds really good. And has own tempo, so it'd be immune to confusion. Don't have to worry about any Confuse Ray throughout the entirety of Mount Battle on Slowbro. Just set up with Calm Mind. Be great. All right, Deep Coliseum final. Now, what we did 20 battles to do. Ground Mewtwo, Rayquaza, Kyogre, Titar, Bennett. Agnol. You're challenging me? Alright. Lock in. If I accidentally knock out this dude's friggin' Shuckle, I gotta do all this again. This Kingdra's actually spooky. But I do have Dragon Claw. But I'm not overly convinced my Charizard can knock it out. But we'll see. So, Dragon Claw on Kingdra. And can't do Psychic on Sableye. So, Thunderbolt, I guess. That works. Bye-bye. Giraffe Raid. Interesting. Does not. Kingdra beefed. Does Charizard take this okay? It barely does. Okay. KO Kingdra, and I guess Thunderbolt Giraffe Raid again. Nice. Where is Shuckle? I don't have Thunder Wave. That's annoying. Well, I got lots and lots and lots of balls. This level 70 Kingdra, I think, is the highest level Mon that you can encounter in the story mode of Coliseum. Oh, thank God I have Flamethrower. I forgot that he has Shedinja. Alright, Shuckle come in? Yes! Shuckle's in! Yes! Alright. Ninja, gone. 1 HP. And now I have no real way to damage Shuckle without killing it. My team's too strong. And so I'm just gonna hang out and throw Ultra Balls. Cross my fingers. You two use Recover. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! 1 ball. That's awesome. I see you're skilled. Woo! That's awesome. Got less money that time and no TM. Cool. Wow. All right. That was all of that just to catch 1 Shuckle. Now the last Mon, now the last little bit of story, essentially, you're gonna start. You're gonna get reports that you, the player, have gone like evil or something. Apparently, someone has been like. It's so weird. It's just so anticlimactic. It's literally the last thing that you do in this game. It's part of the story. But you just do 1 battle against this person that's apparently like stealing your identity. It's the last battle with the last Shadow Pokemon, and it's only accessible after you beat Deep King Agnol. It's like, why? Why is this the last thing to do? It's goofy. No emails? No emails? Hello? Yeah, no emails. Come on. Do I have to purify this Shuckle before I get access to this Togetic fight? I swear to God. Nope, there's an email. Thank you. What's with you? Where's Scissors? Shame on you. Oh no, what did I do? Thanks, Evect. Appreciate you. I hope so. There's a lot of people very confused in my Instagram and TikTok comments about how the math works, but they didn't really watch the video. They think that I only used 3x4 displays, but I used a mixture of 3x3 and 3x4s in order to do it. And so it's 13 across and 9 down. People think it's 12 across and 9 down, but nope. List completed. Whoa! I just gotta, like, keep fast traveling to prompt the game to give me emails, and then once I get enough emails, I'll be able to activate this event. Email me, please! Hello? So much fast traveling. Cool, they have several different cutscenes. What are the odds that I'm allowed to just go do it? Please, let me. Criminal Sing has, blah, blah, blah. Yo, the Bulls 244. Appreciate you. Ian, I do not need Gyarados or Reshiram. I got both. LeBron's in the chat for the Bulls. Appreciate you for following. Evect, thanks for the follow. LeBron's in the chat for Evect. I gotta... I need more emails. Please email me. Please, please. I hope this email finds me. I just need to watch. I just need to watch MNJ TV's video about this BS. One sec. One sec.
There is a Pokemon that...
Shout out to MNJ TV. What mons do I still need? I still need Ho-Oh, Lugia, Celebi, Mew, and Deoxys. That's it. Okay. So he does the Mount Battle thing. Okay, he just fights the Shuckle.
all 47 of the other shadows. In short, the player starts being accused of attacking people across the region, which is of course not true. In response, you just run around a lot and eventually see a news broadcast showing what are definitely your legs in a...
I have to run around a lot? Oh, why can't it just be... Why can't I just get it now? This is literally just a fast travel simulator right now. Time for the news. No, nothing new. Alright, I guess we're gonna go to Phoenix City and just run around in circles until something happens. Now it's just a slow travel simulator, Evect. Evect, this is on an actual GameCube. So the whole point of this challenge is to complete a full living dex of Gen 3 on original hardware. And all centered and transferred into my childhood copy of Firered, the same cartridge, my childhood Firered. And we have gotten a 381 of the 386 Pokemon in Gen 3. 3 of the Mons that we still need are literally inaccessible. And so once we get Ho-Oh and Lugia by finishing Coliseum, and then after finishing Coliseum and playing XD, we'll have to transfer in through Game Shark, unfortunately. When I started this challenge about a year ago, I haven't been super consistent with it. Like I did everything required out of Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald pretty quickly. It was but the biggest hurdle has been Coliseum, without a doubt. Without a doubt, Coliseum's been the biggest hurdle. And so, but yeah, right now we are streaming off of a legit GameCube. And so, but I'm just trying to activate this event. Just please email me someone, please. We are so close to being done with Coliseum. It's literally just a matter of catching this last one. Callie, welcome back. Appreciate you for re-up and your sub. Bronze in the chat. Did I just get an email? Did I? I didn't. I did not. Maybe I gotta go talk to Net. I gotta do that. We're gonna talk to Net about, apparently, some Shadow Togetic. Which is the last Shadow Pokemon for me to catch. Crazy idea. I'm confident in saying that like 99% of Pokemon fans have never gotten a Ho-Oh in... Jarv, you've done it! Thanks! 99% of Pokemon fans have not gotten a Ho-Oh in Pokemon Coliseum. This is an insane task, getting this Ho-Oh. It's ridiculous. There's so much involved. It's like, oh my god. That's why I've been putting it off for months. But now, no more putting it off. Yeah. I mean, I do wish that there were like mini games, right? And a similar kind of like battle mode as Stadium has, but like the fact that there's an entire storyline and it's like, you know, plays out like an RPG, like a normal Pokemon RPG does. It's like that part is really cool. And my favorite thing about this game is that it's genuinely hard. It's a hard Pokemon game. And like I appreciate that quite a bit. All M&J TV said was that we just have to run around a lot. And it's currently what I'm doing. I wish that there was... I wish that I had more, like, concrete directions. Keep, like, reloading areas. Yo, yeah. Please. No! I feel like Benzo. That first off, that's so extra because like snapping, like it's like there's something really weird about snapping a GameCube game in half. It's so small, you know. Like why be so dramatic? And especially because like you're being so dramatic, and in the end you just look really lame because you're snapping a very tiny disc in half. You know, it's like here, punishment, pew. You know, it's just kind of cringe. Like if you're snapping like a real disc in half, maybe it's a little bit less cringe. But like a GameCube game, come on, let's throw your whole console out. Benzo, this is why you and I get along, because you and I have eerily similar fathers. Like a real man. A real man breaks GameCube games in half. Callie, every single game that I play on GameCube, I'm just like reminded that like how sad it is that I didn't have a GameCube growing up. We did N64, and then in our next console after N64 was Xbox 360. No joke. Oh man. But kind of reminds me, Benzo, that I told you that I would tell you my GameCube collection. So I'll do that while I'm doing this. One sec. We've got. No, I gotta listen to my phone. I should just read it off my phone. Oh, exactly. It's a huge jump. We got the Xbox. We got the Halo 3 edition of the Xbox 360. It's right when my parents got divorced, and my uncle was like, "Here you go, guys. W uncle." All right. GameCube is as follows: Coliseum in XD and the Coliseum bonus disc, very important. Double Dash, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Metroid Prime 1, but I don't have Prime 2 Echoes yet. Melee, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, Sonic Heroes, and Sonic Riders. I don't have Shadow the Hedgehog yet. I need to get Shadow and I want to get it for GameCube. Super Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, and then Star Wars Rogue Leader 2 and 3, and then Star Wars Bounty Hunter and Crazy Taxi. Games that I want to get for GameCube still are Metroid Prime 2, like I said, Shadow the Hedgehog, like I said, Soul Calibur 2, because Link's in it, it's badass, Super Mario Strikers, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, Star Fox Adventures, and I want to get Pokemon Channel. I'm on the scene. If only we knew. If only we knew, Evect. Did I get any emails? Please. Nope. No. I remember playing my PS2 and accidentally kicking it off my bed and almost broke it. You had your PS2 on your bed? Just hanging out? Yo, Wave Race. I did play Wave Race at a friend's house. What is it about like jet ski games that's so cool and fun and so quintessentially 2000s? Just games with jet skis. and snowboard games. Snowboard games, jet ski games, you know, that you play it, and like especially the ones that are at arcades, in the little like displays. Fabled, I've already purified pretty much all of the every single shadow Pokemon besides that Shuckle we just caught. Every single one. I've purified all of them. But the Shuckle that we just caught. Jet skis are, yeah, exactly, Richard. Jet skis are just, they're just so quintessentially 2000s. Jesus, I hope that I don't have to, I wonder if I do have to purify Shuckle first. I wonder if that must be it. God, it's annoying. That's annoying. I wonder if I do have to purify Shuckle first. If I do, which it looks like I do, we might need to end stream before choosing. Stupid. Okay. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna purify this Shuckle off screen. I think that we will probably end stream here so I can go to bed. What do you think about that? But I hope you guys all know that you are loved, that you are so cherished. Mini games. We will do mini games. We'll do mini games before we end up. We end. Mini games. Trust. We shall do mini games this time. I've been bad about not getting mini games going. I need a hair tie. I think I have one in here somewhere. I might need to get one out of the bathroom. Alright, we'll do mini games. Alright. First off with Pokidoku. Steel dual type. Mawile. We're all being advertised too against our will. Bomp. Get the hell out of here. Dual type electric type. Zapdos. Heliolisk. Let's go Heliolisk. Electric normal. Fighting dual type. Marshadow. Flying Steel. Let's do Celesteela. Electric Flying. Let's do Watchroll. Yo! Hobo with Whiskey. Appreciate the follow. LeBron's in the chat for Hobo with Whiskey. Flying Fighting type. Oh, geez. Wait a second. What flying Fighting types are there? Flying Fighting. Wait a second. What flying fighting types are there? Why am I having a hard time thinking of it? Hawlucha. There's Hawlucha. Who else is there? I'll just do Hawlucha. Mega Hawlucha specifically. Steel evolves through item. Steelix, Scizor. Who else? I'll just do Scizor. Flamigo! Flying Fighting, you're right, Fable. Flamigo. Electric evolves through what's an item. Nowadays, Magnezone evolves with an item. People might not remember that. Magnezone's evolution method has been changed. Fighting evolves through item. Item. Poliwrath. Poliwrath. Perfect. All right. We hit most common with nobody, because we did Mega Halucha instead of normal Halucha. Least common, Mega Staraptor. Okay, so it's Halucha, Mega Halucha, Flamigo, Mega Staraptor. I completely forgot about Mega Staraptor being flying fighting now. Out of 3,741 games, we are the 39th most unique. These were the least picked of each of those qualifying options. All right. Monkepo. This is like Wordle, but Pokemon. I always start with Tyranitar. Down, okay. Smaller. And in Gen 1, not Rock or Dark. Let's do Tentacool. That way we can isolate out water types and poison types. It's a poison type at Gen 1. And it's smaller than Tentacool. I have no way of knowing if this is... Let's do Bulbasaur. It's Ivysaur. Okay, it's not Ivysaur. Okay, so it's another grass poison type that's bigger than Bulbasaur, smaller than Ivysaur. Gloom? Maybe? Is it Gloom? Or it's either Gloom or Weepinbell? Gloom! Wow. Gloom in 5. Gloom in 5. Love it. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out, for tuning in. You are so loved and cherished. We will not be live here tomorrow, but we will likely be hosting a sales stream on Drip. So make sure to tune in to that. Jar Child Collectibles on YouTube and Drip. Well, maybe a stream on Wednesday or Thursday, one of the two. So